Hello and welcome to episode 77 of the DaebakCast. This is a weekly podcast where the three of us come together each week to talk about K-pop and whatever is current in the industry. This week we have our monthly releases, or slash, like, I guess now our favorite songs of the month. And then we also have a album review of NewSW's new mini album. And yeah, so that's what you can look forward to this week. As always, I'm joined by Nate.
I think you're magical. I think you're wonderful. You make my life colorful.
Shiny,
yes. A song
one of
that's
their
been
best
growing
songs.
on. I would say it's been growing on me a lot lately.
Oh, I listen to that all the time when it came out, because
Yeah.
like those, yeah, because that was on Misconceptions of Us, right? Or was that on
It's the
everybody?
actually, let me check. It's the
It was on one
I
of
don't know.
those two.
It comes on right before Lucifer and Hello on my like
On
when I
your
listen to
playlist.
discography, because their albums are, so it would be because it's before Hello. Whatever album came out alphabetically before Hello. I'm looking it up. Keep
Everybody?
going. Andrew could do.
Is it on Everybody?
Yeah, it's the end of Everybody. That's right.
Yeah,
the last
okay.
song
So yeah,
on Everybody.
basically whenever that came out, I spammed
Yeah.
that song. But yeah, any announcements or anything?
No. So join our Facebook group. Join our Discord.
Yep.
One day we'll get our Reddit up and working when we're not busy.
Soon, TM.
Do the CSS for it.
Yeah,
And then hopefully in the next couple weeks I'll have my collection review video done.
Yep.
I organized all my albums, and
I might
they're all
just-
in piles next to me.
I might just post a picture of mine on Twitter because it's way smaller.
So yeah, they're all organized in piles all over my room now, so it'll be a little bit easier to film that video, but it's gonna take time, and it's gonna take editing time, so we'll see.
Yep. All right. And also, as always, I'm joined by Andrew, who usually has three things.
One, I guess I kind of survived the week of hell. I mean, 5 for 6 isn't bad. I mean, I'm probably not gonna do this again next year because that took way too much out of me. I am dead. Like like my sleep schedule got so messed up. Because pretty much almost the entire week I'd get like 4 hours of sleep and then just drive, and then all this. Oh man,
We felt that. Well, I felt that for like half the week.
Yeah, half the week, but yeah,
Yeah.
on top of moving and everything. As you can see, I'm in the new house, for those that missed our episode last week or didn't notice. It's going to be a work in progress a bit. It's probably going to be more echoey than normal because I'm still installing all of the finishing touches on it, but it's definitely a nice space. It's like I have my own YouTube studio. I'm an official YouTuber now. Number 2, the World Cup has been bonkers. Oh my god, there's so many upsets.
Mexico loves Korea.
Oh god. Well, I'll get to that. So yeah, like favorites, Germany out. Spain, like former World Cup winners out. Portugal, other favorites, European champions out. Like all these like huge like people that anyone would expect to go far in the tournament are getting knocked out. Like Belgium almost got knocked out by Japan today, which was insane. And obviously Mexico. Like the craziest thing was like South Korea, Germany, Mexico, and I believe Sweden were all in one group. By sweep, because on the last day, I believe like South Korea beating Germany is what got Mexico through to the round of 16, but. Like everyone was like being like really like, oh, we love Korea and everything, and oh no, there's a bunch of like pictures of people on like I don't know, like Instagram and apparently on Telemundo. They're like, I get maybe it's just like I guess we can chalk it up to ignorance or whatever. They were just like they were doing like this in pictures of them like thanking South Korea. I'm just like,
It's so bad.
yeah, that's really bad. Oh, yeah, they apologized and this host got suspended, but yeah, it was kind of embarrassing, and Mexico got knocked out anyway, so it was kind of it was a short-lived celebration, unfortunately, but I'm not complaining. Finally, it's all sports, but I mean, I kind of have to talk about this. LeBron to the Lakers. Holy shit.
Yeah, apparently they took down that giant mural of him in Cleveland.
Yeah. Like it's not even a joke. Like the economy of Cleveland, Ohio operates around LeBron James. So now that he's gone, they don't know. Like there are some people that like it sucks. Like a lot of people like they might not have jobs or there might not be as much business. It's insane just how one dude like and like not in the NBA too. Like basically wherever LeBron goes, like all like the dominoes start falling afterwards. It's insane just how much influence he has. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm a Celtics fan, so obviously the Lakers are my rival, but I don't think he can make it to the finals, honestly. He's going to need a lot of help. But yeah, it was just crazy to see that yesterday. And yeah, that's my 3 things.
All right. I'm Jacob. Hashtag no blow note because I still can't find it and I didn't want to buy it in New York. So, yeah. I guess from here we can get right in to the releases.
No,
the review.
Wrong?
First.
Reviews first? Okay. Yes. My bad, as always.
So yeah, topic 1 will be newest W Who You mini album review. That was a lot of rhyming. The
newest
first song
W Who You
review. First song is Signal, cover of the Twice
song.
Yep. So this is definitely continuing that same style from Where You At. Just that like I don't know. It's not tropical house.
It's future bass.
Is it future bass? Okay.
Yes, that is my favorite genre of music. I should know what future bass sounds like.
But yeah, it's their last single was the same style. It's the same as like 17's. What are those 2 songs? I'm blanking.
What should I call it?
Ugo Shipshiana.
Yeah. Ugo Shipshiana and is it? I don't remember
Thanks
the
or
other one.
whatever. Is Thanks like
right.
that?
Yeah, it's Thanks.
Okay.
So yeah, someone to play this clearly.
Well, no, because they have the same producer, Bumzu.
Yeah.
Bumzu is the one that produces almost all of the Pledis artists, and it's the song you were thinking of was "Don't Wanna Cry."
Yeah, Ugo Shipshiana. We said it in Korean.
Yeah, so that's why
I always say that if the chorus is in Korean, I always say the name in Korean.
Because that's way more catchy than "Don't Wanna Cry." Like just saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, I like the song.
I mean, I'd say this is my favorite song in the album, honestly.
No, it's
nope.
Another one. Second, it's my second favorite.
No, I'd say this is my favorite because it's the most, or it's definitely the most interesting in terms of music quality, and just a general sort of thing that I appreciated in this is that, Baekho, also known as Dongho. I can't call him Dong or Baekho. I can't call him by his name. Yeah. I just got so. It's like I'll never call. It's like I'll never call Jonghyun like JR or like.
Yeah,
or
after
Ji-sung
Choi Mingi, or no,
Mingi's
Mingi's like stage name is Ren. I'm just like, no, I'm not calling him
like
that.
Yeah, I like honestly when Nate don't said even remember the other Stray Kids stage names.
No, I don't know any of them.
I just know they changed Ji-sung to Han, and it's
well, isn't that his last name?
Yeah, it is his last name.
At least that makes sense. But where did they get?
Sure, Han's the best character in Fast and Furious, but you're still Ji-sung. Like I watched the whole show with you as Ji-sung.
Yeah. Like I'm watching the show right now. I don't know their stage names at all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, with this song, I do like how Dongho carries a lot of the vocals on this. And again, I remember I think we talked about this.
That's normal though, isn't it?
No, like Minhyun is kind of like the
everyone was W.
Everyone was kind of worried that like when with Minhyun away, like who's gonna carry the vocals? But yeah, Dongho does a really good job of carrying it, especially the high end sort of stuff, which is kind of funny because like if you look at him, you wouldn't expect him to have that high of a range, but yeah, he has incredible range for a singer. So I think that's why I enjoyed most of the songs off of this, definitely.
Yeah,
because of that fact.
So with Signal in particular, I liked most of the song. I think the only part I guess I could criticize is I wish the rap were a little better. It was kind of boring, but yeah.
Because you're watching Stray Kids right now.
Yeah, it probably literally that's probably what it is. I've been listening to Stray Kids all week, but yeah. I'm not gonna. I won't dock too much points, but yeah, it's my second favorite on the album. So yeah.
Yeah. Anything else, Andrew, other than your screen freaking out?
Is it doing the same thing that mine used to do?
I don't know. It was flashing for a bit.
Yeah, I think my keyboard was messed up or something. I don't know.
Okay. Next is Deja Vu, which is the title track.
Cover of the Sonamu song.
Is the cover of the Sonamu
No, it's
song.
it's a cover of the
Jonghyun song.
It's a cover of the initial Deja Vu.
Oh, initial D.
Yeah, this song has some like really awesome guitar and bass lines. And then before the chorus, it cuts the silence, and I really liked that moment. I don't know if it was just for the music video or for the song itself. There's one point in the music video where it definitely cuts because of the music video, because it cuts for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's not the song.
But the part before the chorus, I think, is probably there in the song too. I have no idea what's going on in the music video. But it's really well lit. Like, the lighting for the music video is really good.
What were you saying about the pause? Like, a good use of silence is always amazing in music.
Yeah,
at least
exactly.
in my opinion. That's like some of my favorite things.
Same.
Like, it cuts for just the right amount of time to build up suspense to go bam, like right back into it. I love that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Like, for the most part, I like this song. The only thing that really let me down on this was the choreography was super lazy. Like, if you notice, like, the part when, like, the main, like, chorus part, it's literally just them walking around. Like, if you watch the stage, too, I'm just like, why did they do, like, all of the interesting, like, advanced choreography for the verse part, but when it's the actual chorus, they don't do anything? I don't know. I don't know. That killed the song for me in a way, which sucks because I love the bass in it. I love, again, Dongho's carrying the vocals. The visual of the MV is pretty weird and interesting. It's got, I don't know if this is confirmed or anything, but it feels like there's a lot of references to like 2001: A Space Odyssey, because they have like a giant black like monolith sort of thing, and for those that haven't watched, I'm gonna spoil like an old ass movie, but like at the end of like 2001: A Space Odyssey, he goes through like some time portal thingy, and then ages, and then it's like all these. He's in like a really like antiquity, like, I don't know, like Renaissance like art feeling bedroom, and like that sort of thing. So in the MV, like there's like some part where Dongho's like in like a room like that with like the black like monolith sort of thing. So there's definitely some type of reference they're making to 2001: A Space Odyssey. Also, I like the weird sort of aspect of that. But yeah, I think it's really just the choreography for it, because like, you know how highly I value boy groups when it comes to choreography, but yeah, it feels like they really dropped the ball when it came to this song, and that's why I like. If it was my choice, I feel like there could have been other songs that they could have made the single instead if they were gonna go this type of route with the choreography. Because I don't know, maybe it's because like the structure of the song is weird, where it basically goes like first verse, second verse, and then chorus, or like it does that weird sort of thing where it sort of like baits you into thinking, oh, this is where the chorus is going to come in, but then it doesn't come in until afterwards. So maybe that's why they sort of like wanted to change up how they did choreography. But no, I think it definitely brought down the song.
I could definitely see that. I think for me, I just kind of wanted it to go a little more like in the chorus area, to go up a little bit more as far as like the hype level, because I think it stayed a little too mellow. Other than that, like, I really like the instrumentals. I think the vocals are strong.
Yeah.
And you know, everything was mostly good. It was just like, for me, like, I really, really love a strong chorus that like hits you really hard, and I just wish it would have went a little more, I guess, in that sense.
Yeah, I guess that's probably contribute to why it felt so lacking, because both like the chorus just stayed very like one note, or it stayed on the same level, didn't bring up the hype. I mean, I guess that was kind of the feeling of the song that they were going for, but yeah, I feel like they could have done.
There's a song on releases this month that I'll talk about later, obviously, that had a similar problem. So
yeah, I don't know. It didn't bother me. I think I don't know. We don't get as more chill songs nearly as much for title tracks, so I think I was okay with it.
I wouldn't put this above Where You At though, in terms of the new SW releases. I feel like that was such a better song in terms of, I mean, it's more hype, but
I think I agree.
Yeah, also,
I would put where you had
the
above it, but-
the choreography was just way better done. So
Next is Polaris, which is just like chill lounge music. There's a really good string line throughout the song, and I thought the vocals were really well done for this too.
this was the song that they were promoting alongside Deja Vu when they were doing their live promotions, and I think it works well because this type of like laid back, sensual type song fits the new SW image very well. And again, it's as much of a problem I had as with Deja Vu. I didn't mind this being laid back because I guess it's kind of like instrumentally it feels more cohesive this way, and also I don't mind the entire album I guess being more laid back than the previous release. So yeah, this is another one of my favorite ones.
I actually agree with that. Like, I like that it stays mellow because it feels like it's supposed to. Deja Vu, to me, it feels like it's trying to go somewhere but doesn't quite do it.
It doesn't.
yet.
It doesn't resolve, as our more musically inclined people would say, friends would say. I'm sure.
So yeah, this was one of my favorites. I like. This would be one that I guess will go on like a study playlist. I guess that's how I'd probably describe this one. So yeah.
I just realized the reason why I like this song so much. It sounds like my favorite Monsta X song, Blue Moon. If you've heard that one, it's a B-side track, but that's like the first Monsta X song I ever heard, so that's why it's my favorite. So yeah, very very similar sort of feel to this. So it works very well for new SW especially.
Next is Lonely spelled backwards.
I thought it was.
Oh my god! I'm so.
I thought it was saying Tylenol.
No.
It does look like Tylenol.
I'm so dumb. I was reading it backwards. I was like, this is obviously spelled backwards, but I pronounced it Lonely. I was like, that's still not a word.
It's lonely.
It's literally Tylenol.
They also say lonely like 8 million times in the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you never
didn't
realized.
put two and two together.
But no, it's literally Tylenol. I never realized lonely backwards is literally Tylenol without a T at the front of it. Is that what Tylenol means? Tylenol makes you lonely.
Lonely tea.
I don't know. But this is Tropical House. And so obviously I liked it. But I thought, like, it's kind of weird to say because, like, usually this would be a negative, but I like how, like, busy the chorus is. It's, like, really, really busy sounding, but, like,
it's one thing, again, I have a problem with this a lot, is, like, they don't make the chorus full enough. At least, like, in my opinion, I guess is the way I describe it, is it's not full enough and it ends up flat. I think what here it does is, like, when it's full like that, it really, like, puffs it up and makes it a lot more, like, big sounding.
Yeah, and I feel the instrumental definitely complemented the sort of grandiose, like, layered vocal harmony sort of thing that they had going. I love how they introduced that, especially towards the end, where it's because I think it was during the regular chorus, I think it's just dong-ho layered vocals, but then with this towards the end, it's actually like him and another member doing the harmony. So yeah, again, the worries that people had with not having Minhyun or could be easily put to rest, because I feel like there's still a lot of vocal talent within new SW.
Anything else, Jacob?
No, I don't know. It wasn't like my favorite on the album. I thought it still turned out well, but yeah. And to go off what Andrew said as well, like there actually is a lot of good vocals and talent and stuff in New West. So I'm really glad that they're having sort of a resurgence after fizzling out, early on.
Yeah.
I'm glad Produce 101 served its purpose.
It's exactly that was Pledis' evil plan the whole time. It's just like they're like,
well, yeah, of course.
It was a win-win situation for them. Either they put them out there on the show and nothing happens and it's no loss to them, or B they gain another source of income in like a group that gets super popular. And hell, freaking Minhyun made it into 101. So
Yep, exactly.
That was the plan all along. That's what they're gonna do with Colin and Produce 48. But I don't think she has a group to go back to.
Yeah, no. After School is 100% dead.
No. Yeah, she'll either do solo stuff or
they haven't put out anything since 2013.
She'll probably do solo stuff. Well, she's gonna make the group, so that's 2 years anyway, and by that time she'll be like 28 and probably not wanting to do idol stuff anymore.
What?
Anyway, so I think maybe she's only like 23. I thought she was like 25, but I could be wrong.
I'm pretty sure she's older than me, or like.
She's 94, so she's the same age as you.
Oh, okay. What?
So yeah,
she's younger than me?
She'll be 25 she'll be 25 when it's done. Okay, sorry about the cut there. Technical difficulties. As per usual. Next is Gravity and Moon. So this is more like R&B, hip hop focused song. I thought the instrumentals in the song were really, really good though. Definitely the highlight for me.
I don't know, this was the only song that was meh to me. It just felt like it repeated too much of the other stuff. I guess that's sort of like the blessing and the curse of working with one producer and one, like, most of, like, 90% of the album was just worked on by Bumsu and Dongho, like, and just like some other like guest producers or like other people that contributed as well. But yeah, I guess that's sort of like the thing where there's just not enough variety of it. So yeah, it's not bad, but it just, at this point it felt kind of just like, okay, I heard this before.
Yeah, it's kind of the happy balance. You got to go between, when working with only one producer, is going between cohesiveness and repetitiveness. I think with this, my favorite part is probably the beat, like Nate was saying, but the vocals and the, you know, singing and stuff like that was not as unique, I guess, as the rest of it was. So yeah, this one probably stood out the least to me as well.
Yep. And finally we have Shadow, which is my favorite song. Jacob's favorite song as well.
It was close. It was very close between Shadow and Signal.
So yeah, same for me. It's actually got like a deep house like beat to it, but it's like way more upbeat than deep house is. If that makes any sense. Yeah. I guess I don't really know a good way to describe it.
I had to double check if this song was done by London Noise, because I was like, yo, this sounds straight up like them. But
yeah, it does.
This is the other song. This and Signal, I think. This, Signal, and Polaris, I feel like could have been better singles than Deja Vu.
I think, like, even if you like Signal more, I think this one definitely fits as a single the best, because it gets you the most like hyped up and stuff like that. You could have really cool choreography for this song.
Yeah,
could have like a crazy like weird music video or something for it.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of I guess it's a similar vibe to like Shiny's new albums, which we'll talk about a couple weeks from now.
Yep.
Sorry about it being late. We wanted to fit it all into one episode, so we had to schedule that. Anyways, I actually really like that aspect about it, and like the actual chorus is hype. This is what I wanted from Deja Vu. Like I was saying, it's trying to go somewhere but didn't quite get there. This one definitely did. It made it up to the peak, and you know, that's sort of what I wanted to hear, I guess, for reference.
Yeah, it was just way more interesting of a song than Deja Vu ended up being.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to topic 2.
Oh wait, we have to score it.
Oh no, yeah, scoring.
Yeah,
I don't know why. It's because I threw my phone away. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you threw it away?
Well, yeah, I put it on the bed so it wouldn't distract me. Now that I don't need my notes anymore.
Rip Nate's phone in the garbage.
Yep. So for me, I did 5 out of 6 for music. Like you guys said, most of the songs were pretty good. A couple of them didn't stand out a ton, but they weren't bad. So 5 out of 6 for music, 2 out of 3 for concept. I didn't mind the choreos much, and I did really like the lighting in the MV, even if I had no idea what the hell was going on. So 2 out of 3 there, and then I gave him a bias point, so I give it an 8 out of 10.
Same score. Barely gave it a 2 out of 3 for concept. If the music video wasn't so good, I was so close to giving it a 1 out of 3 because just the choreography was so
I
weak.
thought you were going to based on what you said.
Oh, like barely. If it wasn't just for like how like well they like I guess the outfits were and how like basically the visual aspect of that music video is what saved it, or else it would have been a 7 out of 8. But yeah, otherwise it's just same score. 5 out of 6 for music, 2 out of 3 for concept, 1 out of 1 for bias.
We're actually on the same page for once. I gave it the same exact score also. Yeah, I basically scored the songs, and like I I liked all but like basically one of the songs, I guess. Like Gravity and Moon is the one that definitely stood out the least. Despite my gripes with Deja Vu, I still like the song a lot. So yeah, like 5 out of 6 for music. I gave it 2 out of 3 for concept, just because everything was it was decent, it was good, but nothing like blew me away. So I gave it I guess a passing mark for concept, 2 out of 3, and then bias point just because I feel like they deserve an 8, not a 7. So
yeah, exactly. I wouldn't say I stand newest or anything, but it was an 8 out of 10 for me. So
I was all on board on the newest
bias
train.
/ bonus point.
Well, the reason I called it a bias point
idea.
was like not even because it's like biasing. It's more because like it's your own personal bias going into it, I guess. Yeah. Like oh, I don't feel like this is a 7. This should be an 8, or this shouldn't be a 9. This should be an 8, or something like that. You know. So yeah, I guess flat 8 for this. That's actually pretty good though. This actually exceeded my expectations. I didn't expect it to blow me away or anything.
Yeah, musically it was pretty solid. Well. Yeah, it's just I feel like they just had to bring it up a bit more on like the choreography element, and I mean they've proven they have the talent, because I mean Where You At was pretty good when it came to choreography and everything.
Oh, I definitely agree. I think this album's biggest weakness is it just picked the wrong title track.
Yeah, definitely. If they picked any other song on this, maybe exception for Gravity and Moon, like I would have received it way better. But yeah, it's just one of those situations where like the title track ended up being one of the weaker releases, or one of the weaker ones to pick as a single as opposed to just the album ones. Again, it's very fitting this song is called Something New, because it's a completely new direction for Tan.
Super fresh. Yep. As for my thoughts on it, exactly what I wanted, actually, because like it's still like the Tan sound, but it's still a new sound for her, like with the the